Hello there, my name is Jackie Quayle. Welcome to my yoga channel. I am a yoga teacher and I've been teaching now for over 20 years. I've been practicing for now for over 25 years. And I think it's safe to say that I've seen a lot of changes over the last 2 decades. The first one is the massive explosion of social media, and there are now, because of social media, over 300 million yoga practitioners worldwide, which is mad to me. And I would say, honestly, hand on heart, that that's a good thing. The more yoga, the better. But on the flip side of that, it's given us an idea of yoga that it is performative and what I would call spiritually bypassing. What I mean by that is that it's about being calm as a state. There's no such state as calm in yoga. And it's done yoga, I think, a little bit of a disservice. Yoga is over 5,000 years old. A lot of people may think that its age makes it unrelatable now in the modern era, and that's not true. Yoga was born because life was rubbish. It was born in cremated ashes with the god we know as Shiva, who was called Rudra then. And if you imagine, which means storm, and he was the storm on the edge of villages when life was rubbish, right? Over the years, the way that yoga has become what it is now, a lot of the teachings have been lost. And those teachings are very relatable. The yoga landscape has changed, but we as people haven't. And it might be a different world from 5,000 years ago, but we still have stresses. We still have things that make us uncomfortable, that make us sad, that make us grieve, that make us feel unsafe, that make us feel safe too. And I want to bring meaning back to yoga. I've never stopped studying. I've never stopped teaching. So even though I may not have been on social media, I've still been teaching people. I love teaching people. Yoga means to join together. And a teacher's experience is really important as a teacher of people. That's sometimes what I tell people. I don't teach yoga. I teach people yoga, right? And I've learned so much from my students. Bear with me, excuse me. And the things that they tell me, the bodies that they have, my own body aging over 20 years and how my yoga has changed to adapt to that. People changing who've been coming to me for that period of time. Their stories being important and the life that they're leading and the changes that they also go through. So this channel is about bringing meaning back. And I think people worry about philosophy being dry and boring. It ain't. It's the exact opposite of that. And I'll even go as far as to say is the yoga that we see now is boring and whitewashed and feels like it's spiritually bypassing the best parts of it. So if you're interested in yoga for real people with a real life, then maybe you found your channel. I have something that I stand by, and that is, if I teach something that can be used, it needs to be used off the mat, not on the mat. And that will be usually when you're tested, right, in a queue in Tesco or in a traffic jam, being able to put your foot behind your head, while it's great, I can do it, and yay, my life didn't change. You shouldn't be doing that in a traffic jam. And yoga needs to be available to us when we need it the most. And the way that I think it's coming across on social media is it's not. You can't unblock a chakra. They don't get dirty and they're not things. And I think I would love to be able to share some of the knowledge that I've gained, some of the stories that you will relate to, because you're human, as am I, and as are my students. So if this is something that you think will interest you, then please subscribe. If not, then thank you for giving me 5 minutes of your time. And I hope whatever it is you're going on to do with the rest of your evening and your day, I hope it's a good one. Take care.